I know I said I'm going to catch you in the forest, but I don't know what's going on here. This is pretty interesting. The power van, like a little train, is standing still. Not to be afraid, because there is no other train or anything using this railway line. I suspect that there could just be a branch of some kind in the way, that they could be trying to get out of the way there. I wonder what's going on there. I wonder if they've got a mechanical problem. Let's see if we can get closer. Sorry about the shaking there. I don't know what's going on. Water. So Africans are so, you know, looking at me like I'm a piece. Why are South Africans so unfriendly if it comes to just waving maybe? What? I'm sorry to say this, but it's white South Africans in particular that walk past each other or just look at each other. When it comes to the coloured community and the blacks in South Africa, they greet each other. They wave at each other, they greet each other like they've known each other for years and say hello and what have you and chat about the weather or whatever it might be. But white South Africans, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're local, if they're walking past each other in the street, from what I've experienced, the one looks the other way and doesn't say a word. Let's see if we can take... Maybe he's in a dilemma and needs to go back. Maybe he's just an unhappy chappie. Let's take a photo with a phone. I hope I don't lose viewers from simply giving a personal opinion on something. Yes, come here, come, going down here. They opened this, whoever it is had an idea, and to start this piece of trail, and it's obviously never really materialized. Well, geez, does that sound formal? I'll refresh, click on refresh. Nobody's used it. I think the only one who's ever actually used it on the odd occasion is me. And somebody had an idea, so they opened up here. My guess is that it may have been for the cycling, but unless I come through here on the odd occasion, it's just going to get overgrown again. Maybe it's good, maybe it's good. Let's not invade the forest too much. But yeah, it's walkable, it's still there. I think it's reached the stage where a lot of people don't even know it exists, because you can barely see it. So you've got to know where it was, where it is, starting point is, to be able to bring your doggy, to be able to bring Milo. This Sunday, I'm going to try something. I've mentioned it on my previous video where I was half asleep, but we're going to be doing from Dalens Peak. It's going to be a challenge because it's definitely going to be muddy, but I'm going to try a bit of live streaming once I'm at the top, which I suspect will be at about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. But I could actually place an invitation. Thing is, I don't want people to keep logging in to see. Has he started? Boy, look at this tree. That is such a nice tree. You can't really see the size of it unless you're willing to take risks of snakes. What a beautiful tree. And then I don't want people to keep logging in and out to see if I've started. But if you feel like a live stream, I'm also going to be testing this afternoon first to see what the quality is like. A friend of mine, I'm going to log in this afternoon at close to about 4 o'clock local time, and so a friend of mine can just have a look and see what the quality is like, tell me whether it's actually even worth doing. That's worth a photo with the doggy there. What do you think? Let's take a photo. Reach this open part here. You know what, I've just heard that power van coming past again. Now that's ever so strange. There couldn't have possibly been enough time to go back to the station, make a U-turn, come back. So I'd love to know what could there have been somebody that was just sick, perhaps somebody that was ill, I don't know. Strange. I just heard him coming past the same direction again. He turned, well, he did, you can't turn on a railway line, but he reversed back to whatever point and came back again. There weren't branches in the way. I'm just intrigued. That's a first for me, and I happened to be here when it was happening. Let's go. I better call my doggy. Milo. Milo, come here. Come here. You're getting too close to civilization and stuff there. Come. Best way of getting him back is to make as though you're starting to walk the opposite direction. Milo, come. And then step on his lead. Now we can go back there again and have... Well, basically that's it. Won't be too long, we'll be out in the sun again. Back onto a little piece of the railway line. And then back past a heap of labour that don't really know what to make out of you. Maybe one or two think I'm a boss. Some big boss. Not after I asked them to smile or whatever. If I was some serious man, I wouldn't do that. So, yeah, there's also... Is this tree alive? No, the tree's dead. So anyway, thanks for joining. If you've watched this, I know this kind of video isn't going to have a lot of views, but stay tuned for Sunday. The big one, the high one, the difficult one, especially if you're unfit like me. Seriously unfit. And awesome view with a huge possibility of some live streaming when I'm at the top, depending on data usage and quality, which I'll find out later today. Stay tuned to the channel. Click on like, please. Click on like there, subscribe, tell your friends about it so they can subscribe and stay up to date with the mountain. Get to see how wet or dry it is after rains, before rains and stuff like that. And thanks for joining.